Join us on this episode as we spend Labor Day weekend prepping the e-bike for its installing on the bus. We install a rear view camera, we mess with the speed settings and the throttle, and we just drive it around the neighborhood just to see how it operates with guys our size. These things are rated for heavyweight riders, so we're going to put it to the test. To our channel, where we have an absolutely unscripted build. We don't know what we're doing from week to week. We have no idea if we're even going to make it out of the desert. But if we do, we plan on having some pretty awesome adventures, and we want you guys along for the ride. This is Salvage 1 Bus Life Adventures. Alright, today we are going to be installing a rear view camera on the FreeGO EBIKE DK200, aka the dinghy. This is so I can see people behind me when we go to change lanes or anything like that. And if I'm stopped somewhere and I can make sure nobody's coming up behind me real quick that's not paying attention. Should be pretty easy to do. We are going to be using, off of Amazon, we picked up a Skoolie handlebar bike, but you use it for e-bikes, mountain bikes, things like that. So, here we go. Not sure how that'll work. That's just preliminary. This is really loose. Probably going to need more rubber in there. This tube is kind of thin. There's nothing under here to hook it to. Alright, so there's a bunch of buttons here on the back of the unit, the head unit, and you got to figure out which ones will do which. And then I already got the cable plugged in for the rear view camera. So we're going to figure out which button turns this on and then get a view of what we're looking at. That is now the picture we're getting, which is pretty good. So that is the table that's right here. That's the table that's right here. It's even got a you guys are in there on the camera. So it's got a pretty wide field of view, which is neat. So I think I could be able to see all traffic coming up behind me. So that's kind of neat. It's got a battery indicator up here, shows how much juice you got left in the battery. Well, I pressed the other buttons and nothing really happened. I'm sure it does other stuff, and I'll bust into the directions to figure it all out, and then maybe we'll do another video on just how this works. I just wanted to mount this on there and see if it did work at all, and it looks like a pretty good picture. So now I'm going to put this back on the handlebars. Alright, so that's what it looks like, and I think once I get out on the road and in some daylight and different types of scenarios, I can see if that angle is good, if that picture's bright enough, or if I need to make adjustments again. You've got to be kidding me. Bike has hydraulic brakes, so there's fluid that runs through the brake line, so I don't want to squish the cables down too tight. on a pinch off the hydraulics. Here, I got to put some more rubber in there, find a couple little strips of rubber and cut them and put them in there so it has more to hang on to because it's pretty loose. But there you go. You got a backup camera or a rear view camera. And that's the picture. Alrighty. Can't wait to take this thing out and try it out. Alright, so I'm wrapping this in tape because this is a fluid line that's got mineral spirits in it. And I don't want it to rub against this bolt and get a hole through it. So alrighty. Well, I just had to wrap that so it doesn't rub against the line. And this needs another piece of foam. What exactly are you trying to do right now? This bracket here didn't have a thick enough piece of material in there to hold it on the bar, so I had to put a piece in, and now I'm trying to clamp it closed. But I think the piece is too thick. So I may have to cut it in half and use it only on one side. I'll have to readjust all this stuff after I get everything stitched down. Make sure the camera's pointed in the correct direction. Also, I turn the battery on. Okay, battery is now on. That's your backup camera? That's the backup camera there, yep. Watch your hand there. Woo, hello. Okay, power button. One of these is, there we go. Power button on. I think what we're gonna do is try this beast out. See what we do. So I'm gonna go into pedal assist 5, and so hopefully this thing works. You're going up to high danger mode first. I am. I want to see full throttle mode. Okay. Throttle only mode. And what vehicle is this again? This is the FreeGO DK200. All right. And this is a 1200 watt rear hub motor with a 40 volt 20 amp battery. So it should give you 960 or 986 something to the watts tire power. Yeah. The thing can technically handle 1200, and I put the settings in here, which I believe I showed earlier in another video. Alrighty, so we're going to take off and see how this works. Alright, so right now I'm just pedaling. Okay, I've literally tried 6 times now to film a ride on this thing and constantly having bike failures, camera failures. So hopefully today we can make something work. Everything's on. I have no idea if you're seeing it all. This thing scoots along pretty good. Don't really have to give it too much throttle. It just picks right up. Does really good when that air in the tires is aired up to the correct thing. I got them both up to 25. I think max is 30. But when I took it out for a ride the other day, when we first tried to film this stuff, I think the rear was 12 pounds and the front was only 15, and I thought I'd aired them up all the way, but I hadn't. Hopefully you're seeing all this. Get a shot of what the rear view looks like. Hopefully this camera is recording. I can't tell what it's doing. Looks like it's shut off. Let's stop this real quick. See what's going on here. Oh, guess it's recording. Make sure everything looks good here. Okay. Getting cruising along pretty good. I should do this out in the street. I think that's where I legally have to go. I just don't trust them fuckers. Speed limit on our street is 45, and these guys are doing 55, 60. There's a cone and a broken pothole thing up here. I scrubbed away all my power, so let's see how this thing does. Going uphill, 300-pound rider. Gaining speed. Hopefully Hopefully you can see all that. 23, 24. Nice. Not bad at all. This thing's got some pull. Alrighty. How we doing? Backup camera. You can see people coming up there. Got some hills here. We got a Harley over here. Pull through this neighborhood. This thing runs great. Footage pointed straight down. It's a cool bike. Remember correctly, this was not a big area back here. I know I came down here once when they had Christmas lights, and all these places were lit up with Christmas lights. But as far as like scenic, other than that, the speed bumps really messes up a ride. This guy's on vacation. need my glasses next time. Sunglasses. A lot of debris flying up in my face. Okay, we're going to coast down and see if we can keep momentum as we charge up the next hill. Okay. No requirement. We're using a lot of juice though. Still climb. 21, 22. That's consistent for the 3 times I've done that. So that's pretty good. Hopefully I got some usable footage this time, guys. It'd be nice. So far, this has all been all throttle, no pedaling. So I'm not about losing weight while riding. All about going fast. Look cool. You don't look cool while you're pedaling. Okay, see if we can get some speed back here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 27. Before I ran out of room. I'm sure I could have got more. I ran out of room. All right. Did I tell you guys I'm a fan of this? This is cool. So shut everything down. Hopefully we recorded everything.